My guards versus Vanny. We're pulling up in a truck. At least a few trucks with men with guns in the back. Basically our police force. As I'm in the front, listen up, men. We're either here to capture, kill, or neutralize the target. Vanny, we finally caught her. She's been on the run for a while. Hid at the Pizzaplex. Several teams will be going in. As Captain Inkwell speaks up. Sir, no respect, but whoever captures Vanny's first, could they pay for the other one's drinks? I see why not. We'll let the other teams know. Now, we're gonna move in several different breach points. Luckily for us, we got the main entrance. As someone new, a rookie, I can't wait to just capture her, sir. Yeah, I know. We'll be able to take care of her soon. As they stop, everyone out. As they get out, and he has a team of about 10 men. As there's more teams going around. Alright. You two stay at the front in case anything happens. The rest of you're with me. As we move in with our weaponry. Only armed with pistols and some assault rifles. One of which has a shotgun. Nothing too heavy explosive. Alright, we're inside. This is Team 1, we're in. Team 2, we're inside. Team 3, we're inside. Good. Seems like all the teams are in. As then the doors just slam behind us. What was that? As everyone turns around. Someone set off the security. We're trapped in here. We just walked into a trap. By the looks of it. Don't worry. As long as we find her, she should be fine. She has no backup, no nothing. Let's move on to the main area. The other teams will be searching the back. As the team moves forward into the main area of the Pizzaplex, having their guns out, looking every which direction. As they get to the main stage. Do you know where the other teams are? Let me check. As he checks a scanner on, one of them checks a scanner on their shoulder. It says they're converging on our location. As teams 2 and 3 converge. We went here, sir. We couldn't find anything on the way here. Where could she be? We've been looking. Couldn't find her in our directions. As suddenly the stage turns on and the animatronics turn on. As they all point their guns. Oh, it's just the animatronics. As then Monty eats the mic stick, piercing through one of the men's chests. She's controlling the animatronics! Open fire! As they light up on the animatronics, their weapons barely doing anything, just bouncing off. Roxanne Wolf jumps and tears one of the policemen off. Fall back. Listen, don't focus on the animatronics. Focus on finding Vanny. As Greenkenobi's team leaves. What about them, sir? Don't worry, if they know what's good for them, they won't mess with the animatronics. As then out of nowhere, another animatronic, the daycare attendant son, comes and cuts one of my team's men's heads off. No! That was the rookie! As one of the men pull a shotgun. Die! Poof! As he shoots him in the head, only having his head to spin. As he's about to spin his head to cut the other soldier's head off, I jump in and push him to the ground. Georgia, stand there, light him up! As the entire team lights Sun up. Say him to the wall. Anyone have any type of grenade? I do, sir. Toss it! As they toss it at his son, as his head goes flying up after the explosion. Okay, that's one down. We're gonna have to split up, cover some more ground. Me and 2 men will head to the main area. Inkwell and King, you're with me. Everyone else, find the others. As we go to one of the other teams that have gotten away. Did we lose them? Yeah. As we look over there, there's an injured person on the ground who's lost a leg. Was there anyone else that got away? I don't know. Team 1 looked like they got away mostly intact. Maybe one casualty. We're Team 3. Well, Steven is injured. Someone's gonna have to stay back with him while we search for Vanny. We need to find an exit. The crazy bunny person has just locked us all in here. There's no way for us to get out. There's animatronics roaming the halls. I heard an explosion earlier. Maybe that was one of the animatronics getting blown up. Hopefully so. Well, anyway, Captain Inkwell is a lieutenant within the organization, if I'm right under Greenkenobi on his team? Yes. Do you know how he joined? I don't know, there are rumors. The one that's been here the longest would have had to be Greenkenobi himself. Some say he built the team. He runs, but no one knows for real. What about Empowered Gaming? He's on the other team on the other side of the building. We all got split up, remember? Yeah. Now listen, it's just me and you. We left Steven and the other guy behind. As they're walking through the arcade machines. Now keep an eye out. We don't know where those animatronics are at. As the other guy just disappeared. Hey, you, where are you? It's not funny. Show yourself. As blood just drips on his mask. As he looks up, as he sees Music Man. No. As he pulls out his gun and fires. Ah! As he just gets crushed. As two men move the corner and just see Music Man. Run, run, run! As they start running. What is that thing? I don't know. Get to a narrow hallway or something. Out of its reach. As Music Man is just chasing them down. As someone just appears from a top ledge. Don't worry, people, I've got you. As he jumps onto the animatronic, the huge Music Man, and just starts stabbing it with his knife. Are you crazy? You're gonna die. Get out of here. I've got this. As the two men manage to get into a narrow corridor. We had to run away from that thing. It looks like Team 2 was mostly taken out, back at the stage. How many people are from our squad? Let me check the vitals on our watches. Team 2 looks like there's only like 2 men left from their side. Team 1 seems to be the one most intact. Team 3, us. We took at least 2 losses. We need to find the other members of Team 2. They're not going to hold out much longer. What about the other guy? Is Vile still alive? Is Vile still alive? Yeah, for now. As we go back to the main team, Greenkenobi. All right, where do you think? We're heading to the security office. That has to be where she's controlling all the animatronics from. As Inkwell and Greenkenobi and King, as they're walking, Monty breaks through the cage, pinning King on the other side of the wall. Get out of here! As Monty trying to break through the gate, while King's just holding him there from him trying to bite through the fence. As he was pushed against the wall with the fence. Go, go! As Monty sees them running. As he pays attention over and tries to chase them. As King pulls out his pistol and starts shooting him in the back of the head. Over here, you animatronic. Focus on me. As he keeps shooting him as Monty approaches. Yeah, focus me. As he starts running. As both Inkwell and Greenkenobi turn a corner. Alright, we've almost reached the main office. As they open the door and they see no one. She's not in here. She must have knew we were coming. Try to turn off the animatronics from here. I'll try to, sir. No use, sir. Nothing I can do. They've countered us. A virus has been implanted. They're doing this all haywire. I don't know how. She's controlling them. Can you at least open one of the main doors so you can get out and inform the team? Radio contact's been shut down. Luckily, our vital systems are working, but any contact on the outside has been shut. And the guards think we shut them from the inside, guarantee it. So, I need you to go outside and inform the rest. What about you, sir? I'm not leaving a good man behind. As I load up my gun. Alright. As he unlocks the door near him to the outside. I'll see you in a few minutes with backup. I'm counting on it. As he hears a thud. It looks like you didn't get away after all. As Greenkenobi starts chasing out the direction where he sees Vanny. As he starts opening fire. She's dodging. Now where do you think you're going? As we go back to King, who is currently laying up against something. As he pulls out some item to put in his mouth. It looks like this is going to be my last job. As it looks like he has a missing arm. As Monty and another animatronic enter the room. See you later. As he drops the item, setting fire to the propane tank right next to him. As a part of the building explodes. As the area where Greenkenobi was in was shaken. As he gets hit from the back of the head by a cabinet. The last thing he sees is Vanny coming forward. Yeah. And now we go back to some of the other teams. We go back to the remaining of Team 3, who seems to be all gathered up into one location. Alright, is that everyone? No, sir. Those two that went off to find the other members of Team 2, and that one person that we still lost contact with that went with them. What about Team 1? We found the rest of them. We're all gathered up here. As they hear a huge explosion. Where was that? Looks like something exploded. As we go to under the Mega Pizzaplex, where I'm tied to a chair. As someone is approaching down the corridor with their gun out. Vanny, if you're there, hands up. As the person points their gun. And then they see Greenkenobi. Sir! You alright? As I come to. As I get a look at the person's badge. Or name on the uniform. Sanitize is past. I didn't know you were still here. It's good I found you, sir. As she sets me free. As I attempt to stand, but I fell to the floor. Still in a dazed state. As she picks me up. I have an arm over her shoulder to help me walk. Alright, I gotta get you out of here. She's still in the building somewhere. Vanny? Yes. The target's still in the building. We need to find her. We got no idea where she is, sir. We're going to find her. Alright. She could be anywhere down here. We've still lost contact with all the teams so far. As we go to Captain Inkwell, who had just exited and was talking to some of the guards as he heard the explosion. What was that? As he gets on the phone, on the radio, repeat. This is Captain Inkwell. To command. We need backup. Apparently, the target Vanny had lots more control over animatronics in the building. We've taken heavy casualties from all teams. We need reinforcements. And several medical teams down here as well. We got injured. As we go to back to where the main team is, where the main allies and all that are. All right, roll call. Looks like there's about 10 of us. Yeah, that's about right. That's the combiner of both Team 1 and Team 2. Still no count for the other 4 or 5. Still no count for, sir. Where are they? Well, their vitals say they're still alive. As we go to the members of the Team 3 that strayed apart, the 2, as they find the injured person, Steven, and the guard. Oh, y'all are alive. As one of them shush. As they look over and they see the injured Roxanne Wolf animatronic. Her eyes were taken out, but we managed to shoot out her eyes, but her hearing is still very good. Well, that's good at least. Where are we at? We need to get you out of here. As then we just hear as the floor starts to shake a bit. What was that? But the sounds of it was an explosion somewhere. As Roxanne Wolf leaves the area, heading towards the explosion. We need to meet up with the other teams. As we go back to me and Sanitize Past, who's carrying me through the hall. Come on. We need to get out of here. Sir, the target's still in the building. We need to... You're not well, sir. You got hit in the head pretty hard. As I see Vanny holding a gun. Now, where do you think you're going? Now, if I let you go, y'all are just gonna keep chasing me down. As she's about to pull the trigger, as Music Man falls through the floor with the same man who's been probably riding for like 30 minutes on back of Music Man. You think that's it? I'm not going down until you go down. As they just both look. Is that Fred? As Fred looks over and just waves as he's still stabbing the big animatronic on the back. As he falls through another layer of concrete. Okay, that is definitely Fred. As they look over as Vanny was hit to the side. As some men come down. Sir, are you down here? Focus on blocking the escape route. As Vanny gets up and starts running to the direction where they are. I pull out Sanitize Past's pistol and shoot her in the leg. As one of the guards turn the corner, Vanny shoots one in the head. She tries to turn the corner, but gets hit by the other guard, making her go unconscious. Target secure. Repeat. Target secure. As me and Sanitize Past look down and see Fred just on top, cheering over his victory, holding his gun in the air. You thought you could take me out? Not a chance! Not a chance in the world! As he then just lights up Music Man's body with his gun. Fred, I think that's enough. I think he's powered off. As a helicopter just comes in from above. Remaining teams. Please report back. Communications finally back online. Yes, this is Team 1's leader, Greenkenobi. We've caught Vanny. Prepare medical and wounded areas. We got several injured men. As we go to the surface, where we see the backup team and some medical team carrying several injured guards. As we go over, as we see a stretcher. What happened to King? Yeah, y'all seen King? As they look over there. As they see him on a tent, him all burned up. Still alive, barely. How is he alive? I don't know. He blew up about a place to blow a hole in the middle of the Pizzaplex. The fact he's still alive is a miracle. I'm guessing it's thanks to his suit. Well, we did make these suits to be fireproof, didn't we? Yes, but I don't know how he survived the blast. Well, at least he's out alive. He's gonna be out of commission for a while. He lost an arm. Steven lost a leg. And a few others not gonna be so lucky. Alright. As we just see Vanny getting put in the back of a vehicle, several armed guards being put back, guarding her while she's there. We did get some information, though. She wasn't really the one running the entire thing. Someone else called Glitch Trap. Although, I think he got away. That's fine. We at least got the assailant. We got others to deal with as well. Oh, yes. I was told to hand this to you. It's the next assignment for y'all's task. As Fred and Inkwell were next to me. What do we got? As it shows the building of Poppy Playtime. Oh, no. It looks like we're going to need a massive force to go in there. Gather every man. We'll go back and regroup at headquarters before we move on to this. Everyone, we're heading back home. As they leave the scene within choppers and vehicles, Fred, of course, insisted to take some pictures of the downed Music Man that he soloed. He keeps bragging it to the other officers and troops. Yeah. Yes, Fred, we heard your victory. You don't have to... We've heard it. Well, anyway, we took a lot of losses. It's a shame we lost a lot of good soldiers out there today. Don't worry, we'll be back at base in a minute. As we get back to base, as I go to the main control area where our information things gathered up. Jack, it's good to see you're still running our information area. You bet I am. Been working hard. I sent you information. I sent you the reinforcements. How's King? He may be on early retirement. He lost an arm and somehow survived an explosion. We were set up from the start. It was a full-blown trap. She knew we were coming. She wanted to take as many of us out as possible. She did just that. Honestly, if Fred didn't just solo Music Man, I think most of the team would be dead. None of our firepower would have been able to take that thing out. In fact, how did he take out Music Man, to be honest? I don't have a clue. I got a report from 2 troops saying he had jumped on Music Man's back and kept stabbing him. They heard gunfire and fighting, but other than that, they didn't hear from him for about 30 minutes to an hour. He was on fighting Music Man for that long time. Note, never bring him to a bar. And as everyone in the office shake their head. I assume they've met Fred. They've gone to a bar with Fred. Most of them came out with bloody noses because someone picked a fight. Typical. Fred is our technically combat specialist. Also, he's being promoted to captain after this mission, isn't he? Yes, sir, he is. But your next assignment's going to be at Poppy Playtime. The creatures apparently are there, and we got some officials with Poppy Playtime trying to prevent. If you have to deal with armed guards, it's probably because of the Poppy Playtime officials. That won't stop us from doing our job. To secure these things. Contain them. How's our prisoner, by the way? As they pull up a camera revealing Vanny's cell. All knives and any electronics within her area have been removed. 2 armed guards, and she's several feet underground, where the rest of them will be going. Good. Note, have send King, since he's not planning to go in retirement, apparently on this report that I just got from him. Wait, King's not going into retirement? Nope. Apparently not. Seriously, Jackson? That's what he said. He's not going into retirement. In fact, he's going over to get a robotic arm, and he says he's going to be guarding the security facility, guarding all the monsters. I thought Fred would have wanted that task. No. Fred's probably going to be wanting to be out there in the field. After all, he's Fred. I'm not having him in here, in the prison, to where he could possibly just damage it more than he can outside. Fair point. Fred has been known to blow up several things on accident, and take down some of the most craziest things within our field. True. And yet you still supervise him. Of course, that's why I am. I'm the leader of this operation. I have to supervise all my troops. Of course, Santai's passed, Captain Inkwell, Fred will be heading with me on this next assignment. And maybe a few more. Good luck interrogating Vanny. I'm going to prepare the troops for our next assignment. Onward to you, sir. As a few days have gone by, as we go to Jack and King. King, it looks like you've recovered well. As we just see, imagine King with a robotic arm. It's good to see you, Jack. I'm trying to go investigate Vanny, for more information on this glitch trap person. Be wary. If we have to deal with animatronics again, I'm bringing an RPG. If you deal with animatronics again, you're seriously gonna bring an RPG? What? It's either that or I possibly lose another arm. Okay, I can see your point. As they open her cell, as the guards walk in. Listen, Vanny. Tell us everything you know on Glitch Trap. As the interrogation goes through for quite a while, not really getting any results. Refuses to talk. Fine. We'll just have our other friend tell us. As they leave. As they go into a secret elevator going downward. Okay. Open it up. As they open it up. As King and Jack walk in. What is this place, Jack? Only me and Kenobi know this place. You're now letting on the secret. This is where we can locate all of our anomalous friends here. Being Vanny for one. Poppy Playtime, we've got several anomalies in that place. In fact, I'm half tempted to send a mech suit with Greenkenobi's team for their assignment there. A mech suit? You never know. Make 'em handy. Your call. But as they approach a big computer, this computer tells us everything, the location, the names of the anomalies. But every now and again, they just disappear and don't reappear for quite some time. Vanny was our first target. We got plenty of more to go after. And that is where I'm going to end the Guards versus Vanny. If you have an idea of what I should name this organization, put it down in the comment section. And I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe.